Happy New Year, guys. Oh my god. This is my first video of 2024. Oh, don't know. Checking wogu abiki ma wogu. Kile feel. I think this is nice. Let's continue. This is my first video of 2024. You guys don't know how happy and how excited I am, because it's been how long? 3 months or more? If I start with a talk and open my mouth to see everything that's been happening, but let me just say God has been good. God has been good. It's so beautiful to be able to come and sit in front of the camera once again, to just pour out my mind. You know, when I was setting up the lights and everything this morning, I felt so excited. In fact, before I got dressed or took a shower, I just sat down and I was ranting, but I quickly grabbed my book and I started to script. It's so nice to come back, to come and sit here to just talk from my heart. Happy New Year, guys. Happy New Year in March. But God has been good. God has been good. Hi guys, my name is Debola. Welcome to my YouTube channel. Happy New Year once again. If this is your first time here, welcome. Thank you so much for stopping by. And if you're a returning subscriber, thank you, and I welcome you especially to the channel. This is 2024, guys. What have you been up to? For Christians, did you fast in January? If you did, how many days did you fast? 21, 40, 50, 100? Well, I don't know if it's already 100 days yet. Was it dry fasting? What kind of fasting did you do? And for my Muslim brothers and sisters, God will answer all our prayers. And Nigerians that are living in Nigeria, how are you coping in this Tinubu economy? The prices of things have skyrocketed and they're not even going up, they are jumping up. The other day I was at the mall and I wanted to buy a 10 kg bag of basmati rice. Let me not even mention how much I saw on the bag. I just looked away and I kept on moving. My husband persuaded me eventually to buy the 5 kg bag, because why are we buying bag of rice? Now I'm back to the regular 50 kg bag of rice for over 80,000. Why? And then I understand that dollar fluctuation, everything going up and up, but the one that we by ourselves are doing in terms of our contributions into the whole thing is the problem here. How is dollar affecting you? Any small thing, you have jacked up your price, and the reason is dollar. But I don't know. My prayer is for everyone who believes in God in this very interesting economic times. Amari Tiwashi. That prayer can only make sense in you, but don't worry, I'll interpret it. Amari Tiwashi in this economy. In Jesus' name. I don't intend to make this video long, guys. It's more or less like catch up, life lately, what have you been up to in 2024. So Q1 this year has been busting my ass a lot, especially in my work. I mean my 9 to 5. If you work in a governance role or compliance type of role, you should understand what I mean. Q1 is usually the time where you have a lot of compliance obligations, especially annual compliance obligations, and they would come, maybe you have filings to make before 31st of January or before the end of the quarter, which is most of the time end of March. So you are scrambling to make all these filings so that you don't get penalties. You're trying to have your first board meetings rush, you know, all of that. So there's just a lot to do, and I thank God, who is ever faithful. He helped me to deliver on some of these things, and there are still more that, you know, that are not yet 100. Well, these ones are not time bound anyway, so I just hope I can execute and wrap them up quickly. But work has been very interesting. There's been a lot of learning in the workplace, not just technical stuff, but even, you know, managing people. We are very interesting people, let me not say otherwise, but you know, people with their different characters and mindsets, right? And yeah, so guys, I'm just letting you hear, you know, that we have resumed YouTube for 2024. We are back. We are here to create content as you please. It's going to be, I'm owing people videos. A lot of people have suggested videos or video ideas for me to film, and I have them jotted down. I have the points. I'm going to make these videos and they are going to go up in due course. I've also spoken to someone to help with editing, because these days I have a lot on my hands, and at the end of the day I just want to sleep. I'm filming this particular video on Good Friday because it's a public holiday and I have some time off work. Hopefully I'm able to edit it and it goes up on Easter Sunday, so videos will be coming your way. I'll be doing a lot of movie reviews here. If you are a fan of movie reviews, I would say you might want to follow me on Instagram, because that is where I do the bulk of my movie reviews, and I like to write my reviews. But don't worry, I'm going to review 2 movies here before I go. My Instagram guys have seen my reviews on those 2 movies, but I'm going to drop it here as well. I will be doing more of video reviews or talking type reviews on YouTube going forward. So I just wanted to show you guys my face to say I'm fine, all is beautiful and lovely, thank God, and we're back to YouTube for 2024. So before I leave you guys, let me review 2 movies. One Nigerian, one Indian. One is very great and beautiful, one is one kind. So which one should I start with? Let me start with the one kind one. So the title of this movie is Japa. Yeah, Japa. It's a Nigerian movie from the title, and when it started, the title fascinated me, because heck, Japa is what is relevant, is what is going on, is the reality of the Nigerian society today. So I felt, oh, there might be something in here, let me watch. It's available on Prime, by the way, if you want to watch. So it started well. It had a good selection of actors. In there was Jide Kene, Wholesome, Chukwujeku, Sheun Ajayi, Layi Wasabi. Yes, he was there. Mofe Duncan, Chinyere Wilfred. Good faces, and I expected a beautiful story. Adesua, I almost forgot Adesua. How could I leave her out? Yes, Adesua was there. So the story was that this group of friends had different Japa dreams, of course with different they all had Japa dreams, and they had different ways they planned to achieve them. You know, the person that wanted to go to America, the person that wanted to go somewhere through Libya, you know, all of that story, and it was interesting. But somewhere along the line they decided to zoom in or narrow down to one person's story, which was Mezu, played by Jide Kene. He wanted to relocate to the US, but along the line, I don't know, I feel like the story did not form well. That particular story did not develop properly. So he was supposed to relocate to the US, and something happened, and on the day of his travel he would wake up prepared to go, and eventually get on the aircraft and sleep off, and wake up and find himself reliving the same day on his bed in Nigeria. And that happened, so he found himself in a time loop. That happened for like 4 days before he decided to go out of frustration to complain, to find out what was wrong with him. And they said it was because maybe he violated some omenala. The story got lost at that point, is what I'm trying to say. And I don't know whether it was supposed to be funny, but I'm not sure the storyline or the plot, the entire movie, achieved what they wanted to achieve. So that's Japa. It wasn't well developed for me. I laughed because my husband was my entertainment for the night, not because the movie was funny. We decided to watch it together. Along the line he slept off, and in between he's sleeping, I would just hear him toss and turn and hiss, because you can still hear the movie going on. It was, you know, anyway, that's Japa. Like I said, it's on it's available on Prime if you want to watch it. The second one is an Indian movie titled Fighter. Now, if I were to have a crush, it would be the lead actor, Hrithik Roshan. A guy is fine. He's fine. If you're an Indian movie lover, you remember his face from Guzarish. He was a quadriplegic in that movie. If you watch Zindagi Namilegi Dobara, he was there. And a number of movies that I've seen his face, I'm like, I like this guy. I like his acting. He was the lead actor. It was a movie supposed to be action movie, but you know our beloved Indian brothers and sisters, they love to sing and dance. So somehow music and dancing entered action movie, but it's okay, it's not bad, it was nice, we could accommodate it. The storyline was beautiful. A group of friends that were in the Air Force, the Indian Air Force, and you know, India was having issues with a sect in Pakistan, not Pakistan the country, but with that sect that was resident in Pakistan, and they would come invade India, just look for trouble. But this, my guy, the lead actor, was a fantastic Air Force soldier, or let me jet fighter, let me put it like that, because that's the part of the military that fights in the air. He was a fantastic fighter. He was a brilliant jet fighter. He was so skilled. Well, at least the movie made us believe that. He was the best in the Indian Air Force team at the time. So, but somehow his friends or loved ones would always get in the way of his activities, and somehow they would die. He lost his fiancée to war. She was shot down, you know. But because he's very brilliant, he was so skilled, at times he would defy the order of their command. He would, because he knew what he wanted to do. But the leader would always emphasize, oh, teamwork, all of that. But let me not tell you all of the story. Go and watch it. It's quite long. It's almost 3 hours long. It's about 2 hours 45 minutes. But you won't even realize that it's that long. It's available on Netflix. It's a fantastic storyline, action movie. It would suck you in. I was literally screaming or moving my legs as if I could control the jets with them, but it was that good. You would enjoy it. I really loved it. It's a brilliant watch. Go and watch it. You will enjoy it. So maybe if you have time this Easter break, you can watch Fighter on Netflix. So guys, that brings us to the end of this video. Like I said, I do not intend to make it long. I'm just here to show my face to you guys and let you know that I'm back on YouTube, and we are back to creating content and making videos. So call your friends, come and sit down on Debola host channel. If you have not subscribed to this channel at this point, do you have the fear of God in you? Do you? And if you have, and you know someone around you that has not subscribed to this channel, you know what to do. But in case you have forgotten, I forgive you. Let me remind you, tell a friend, tell another friend, tell another person to subscribe to this channel, because this year, as you can see, I've already started on a new and different note. I've reviewed 2 movies for you, so be prepared to see more and more interesting content on this channel as the Lord gives me grace. So on that note, I end this video, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye guys.